Hi, I'm Daniel, and welcome to my new channel, Family Piano. Insert annoyingly long intro here. So since this is the first video on my new channel, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. If you're not interested in that, then I have indexed this video, and YouTube has all that down there, and YouTube will even tell you what everyone else has watched most so that you can be like everyone else. But if you don't want to be like everyone else, well, here's my intro. So I'm Daniel, and I am 42 years old, and I have just started learning the piano a month ago. Now that's not my first time trying to learn piano. Around 2005 or so, I got a Yamaha DGX 515. It was a full 88 key keyboard, and it had this electronic display, and I thought, great, it's gonna, like, I'm a techie type person, I can use this electronics to help me learn the piano, and it kind of didn't work out as well as I hoped. I learned one song and then dropped it because I didn't really have any good resources and software at the time that could really get me into that. So fast forward to now, and I found a program called Playground Sessions. This video is not sponsored by them, but I am going to be posting a review. But suffice it to say that after I got that and plugged it into my old Yamaha keyboard, which did have a USB output, I found that the program was very addicting, and I was going through a whole bunch of pieces and getting really interested in piano. Now, as I started to do more research and getting into all the piano stuff, I realized that the piano I had, since it did not have a piano keyboard action on it, it was just a keyboard, it didn't have hammer action, and a lot of videos say, hey, if you want to learn piano, get in with an electronic keyboard, get one that has the keyboard hammer action so it feels somewhat like a real piano. And so I got interested in upgrading my piano. Now I wanted to get a Yamaha P125, which is a portable keyboard, and get it with the stand that comes with it, possibly even the pedals, which would have been around $1,000. But my wife wanted something that looked a little bit more furniture-like, so we started looking at the higher-end Yamaha stuff. We were looking at like used Clavinovas and things like that. We did want to get the Clavinova CLP 725, but it wasn't really available in any stores within driving distance of us. The best answer we got was that it's on a cargo container ship somewhere off the coast of California. But the store we went to did have this, which is a Yamaha Arius YDP 184, and so with all our kids and everything in the van, we folded down some seats, and we were able to get the store people to disassemble this enough that we were able to cram it all into our van, drive it home, get it set up, and here we are. So what am I doing to learn? Well, other than playing Playground Sessions, I'm also looking at piano theory. I don't have the Circle of Fifths memorized just yet. I'm working on it. And I'm also using an app called Complete Music Reading Trainer, which is really helping me to be able to read the notes, and it helps when I'm trying to learn a new song because I don't have to stare at it and think, all right, what is this note? I can find the notes much quicker. I'm not going to say that I'm a pro at sight reading yet, far from it, but I'm at least able to get through it a little bit quicker. I'm also working on technique, learning some scales. Only got through 2 scales so far. I started in the beginning of this year learning scales, so C major, everyone knows that. Worked on G major, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, now I know on all the forums I've ever looked at, they say software isn't enough, you need to get a piano teacher, so I'm working on that. I am on the waiting list for a local teacher. The town we live in isn't too big, so not a lot available, so I'm waiting. So hopefully I'm not developing too many bad habits by then, but maybe through this video series, people out there who are knowledgeable in piano, maybe other people with piano channels, can comment and say, hey, you're messing up here. Your posture's all messed up, your fingering's bad, and fix this, tweak that. And if it looks like you're a reputable person, I'll probably take your advice. But if you tell me to do something crazy like stand on my head to play to improve my playing, then yeah, I'm probably not going to listen to you. So my benchmark song that I am working on, maybe more of a long term to add to my repertoire, I'm working on Prelude in C, which is a nice beginner classical piece to learn, has a lot of repetition, stuff like that, not too hard, but I am learning that. And I am learning that one from the end on. All right, let's just get to me doing something. Oh yeah, a little bit in the future here because I realize I want to mention something else. My goals for playing piano. My goals is I want to play piano at church, and not just the standard play the chords. I'm weird. I want to play the organ to include the pedals. I don't know. I just like the organ for some reason. But in order to play organ, first I need to learn piano. Who would have thought? And then in the intermediate boot camp, I'll be starting to learn chords, and maybe I can start playing at church at a rudimentary level and getting more practice, because you need to practice 40 hours a day to get good. So here I am in playground sessions, and you can see that I am towards the end of the rookie tour. So I've gone all the way from the start all the way down here. I've played every day. I got this on December 16th, and I've played every day since December 16th, sometimes for several hours in the day. It's that addicting. And here I am down here towards the end, just a few songs to go to get to the end of the rookie tour. And today I'm going to be learning on this final review song, Style. Both hands, and we never go out of style. Right, okay. So let's go ahead and see how this goes here. And I have not looked at this yet, haven't even downloaded it. There it goes. So I'll just go through these. This will be edited, and you can see my mistakes to prove that I'm not like some professional musician that's faking it here. Oh, by the way, also, let me go to my playground to show you how much I've done so far. Now, my kids also do use this, and so I'm not going to say all this time spent in here is mine, but I'd say the majority of it is. So it says I've spent so far 1 day, 11 hours, and 41 minutes in here. All right, so let's get into this, and we'll see how I do here. Looks like this song has a key signature. I have no idea what that key signature is, but it's okay because I can play through this. It tells me the fingering. I will admit I am a little bit maybe too dependent on the fingering, but I am starting to see the notes a little bit more. But hey, I figure if I can get playing and get that playing hand separate, done a lot of hand separate songs here so far. I've done some position changes and pivots and playing on the black keys. And all these songs, there are some challenging songs here, for me at least. All right, now a little bit about how I learned these songs here. I do play all the way through the song, even if I make a steak. Yummy. If I make a mistake, I'll still go all the way through. Although I will say, if I make a mistake on the very first line, well, I'll stop it and start over because, hey, it's the first line. But I do think it is helpful because it's helping me to not get in the habit of stopping and finding the right note every time I mess up. And it's also helping me to recover in the middle of a song, because I'm sure a lot of you who are more experienced at piano know that you'll be going along, you'll get a wrong note, and suddenly it's a train wreck until you finally recover a little while later, unless you completely give up and restart the song. But for my gimmick, this is YouTube, need a gimmick. So each time I repeat through the song, I will make one move on this cube. So let's just scramble it real quick. Okay, so we'll see if I learn the song and get 100% on it first, or if I solve this cube first. Here we go. All right, learning the left hand first. Looks like we are starting on, I believe that's D. D here, not that D. This D, right? That's what we'll see right here. Yep, it'll be this D.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, set, go.
Oh, how's my posture? Oh boy. Now the tricky part is going to add the left hand a bit. Yep, there it is. My upper back starts hurting. And things are going up. Probably not sitting on the bench correctly. One thing I read said you should just sit so your tailbone is right on the edge, but like that. No, that can't be right. Maybe like this. Maybe this is better. Tell me in the comments how I should be sitting. Look at pictures. I don't know. Here's the cross. Train wreck. Let's see what is. Oh. Okay, the notes come a lot faster. Holy cow. I'll try this once at full speed, but I'm probably going to have to slow this one down. So what I do when a song is hard, which this one's getting hard because there's, no, it's not too hard. It doesn't have the hand movements that some of the other songs have, but I will slow it way down. Let's try 40. You can hear the whistle for the train wreck that's about to come, but I will slow it way down so that it's slow enough that I can get all the notes right, hopefully. Is that train about to hit something? It's honking its horn a lot. Okay. But I will slow it down enough so I can get all the notes right. And each time I get the song 100%, I will move up the tempo by 5 beats and do it again. And I'll keep doing that until I'm playing at full speed. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone and not looking at my camera. I can see why this is going to be hard because the song is long and there's lots of opportunities to mess up. All right, time to go up by 5. I do that from time to time. I'll get psyched out towards the end and mess up the last couple bars. A little sloppy at the end, but no red notes, so... Whoops. 2 bad notes. Cocky. We're really close.
One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2, set, go.
So that one was easier than some I've spent like several days trying to get completely 100% on. Let's go ahead and show you some of those. I know this one took me several days.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, set, go.
So as you can see, that song that was more maybe technically complex than the one I was on, because you're starting down here, and then several times I forgot, oh yeah, after I do this, I gotta go up here. And then on the left hand, you gotta reach up to this key up here. So there are songs that are more complex. I think this one I took a couple days on. Right, so I'm getting there slowly but surely, but as I get all these memorized, I'll be adding a bar at a time. It's probably going to take me a few months at first, maybe another month or two. I don't know, we'll see, but we'll see how long it takes me to get that. So I don't know if you like watching someone learn to play the piano, but hopefully I got this to be a little bit entertaining for you. And if you have any feedback for me on posture, which I know is probably horrible, technique, other things, anything like that, I'd be glad to hear them, just as long as they're constructive. But I'll also be watching out. I'll be posting a more in-depth review of playground sessions in general, probably alongside this video, but we'll see. And so yeah, I'll be tracking my progress. Don't know how often I'll be uploading regular videos. Once a week might be a bit much. Once a month seems pretty good for now. I'll try to figure out some other gimmicks or something to keep you entertained. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, then you know what to do. There's a button down there that you can press. There's another button that you can also press that'll let me know that you hated this. If you did like this, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see where this channel goes as I go on my hopefully lifelong journey to ultimately being able to play the organ at church. Daniel with Family Piano, thanks for watching.